Don't get me wrong, I am a dollar bull, but the RSI is flashing some warning signals that we need to pay attention to. So the last very good setup we shared here was to be bullish on a break to 2,934, because at that point we're stuck in a triangle pattern that suggested we could push to the upside. That played out fine, and we did indeed reach the goals there. But now the market is starting to diverge. If we look here, what happened historically, here, for example, we had the price reaching this high here, and then we reached this high here, which was slightly lower high in the RSI compared with this one, and then we pushed again. So we had three touch points here to some extent, where you had a clear divergence with this high here and this one here sort of being what ultimately caused the price to reverse. Now, it's super difficult to trade these, and sometimes the price just starts to trade sideways, and then it sort of goes back to neutral, and then not much happens. But at that point, we had a break here where the price clearly turned bearish. Now we're looking at something similar. You have the high here, where the price turned overbought. So you have the high here, and then you have another high here, which was a few days ago, where we created that. So that's a double. And now this looks to me like the third one, or possibly maybe a little bit higher here. But it looks like we could potentially getting that third one. As well, what's quite interesting is that we did sweep into a new all-time high. Let me see if I can show you this. So we did push. So the prior all-time high was here. That was 3,057. We sweep that level, but then the market pretty much pushed to the downside. It's not over though yet. It's not necessarily now what we should necessarily sell, unless you wanted to sort of go against the trend. But at least in the short term, maybe booking some profits. So when can we get a better indication that we're going to trade a little bit lower? Well, the way I look at it right now, the $3,000 mark. That $3,000 mark can cost a bit of a sell-off. Is it going to cost the market to drop with 9% like last time? I don't see that. If it were to happen, then we're going to go all the way down sort of to these levels here, to the actual high here. Rather, I think at that point, what we can experience here is more sort of just going back to this breakup point here. And that's what I will anticipate.